the market is on the cusp of coming back. It's really about to turn. So what we were getting 3 offers for back in January, we're now getting kind of 11 or 12 offers. So the advice that I'd give is that now's probably the right time to go, because things are going to be more expensive as we move into the course of next year. And I certainly think the Christmas term, up until Christmas, is going to be an amazing trading market.
My advice would be to really look at it now. There's a huge opportunity at the moment. Certain countries, living sectors is a very nascent sector, such as Australia, but more broadly over Asia Pacific, there's a huge amount of opportunity to invest capital into the living sectors at the moment, and that's across all of the subsectors.
Currently we're seeing a great appetite for co-living, but I think that that's probably a symptom of what the market has been, which is that people are after slightly higher yields, which co-living gives. The lot size is slightly smaller, and that's typically where co-living is. I think as the market evolves over the course of the next 6 months, that the transaction sizes will become bigger and the appetite will be there for the more core build-to-rent market, and also for single-family housing and so forth. It's interesting around Europe because you've got countries where the government is beginning to interfere a little bit in the housing market, rental regulation, that kind of thing, like Ireland, for example, or Scotland. And you can see that the investors are just a little bit wary of going into those markets because they don't know where that journey is going to go. But then you've got other countries like Spain, where really the government is offering investors a free run at the market, where the housing need is just as great. So I would say the countries that are probably on the steepest growth trajectory are the ones where the government has the least interference in the housing market.
So Spain has really developed over the last 5 years. We're now starting to see a number of operational assets trade, both in the BTR sectors as well as PBSA, and we're actually seeing the return of Asian capital coming to the market, particularly in to buy up large platforms that have been created. We're working a lot with senior living players on the market. That's both investors and operators. There's a huge potential in Spain for senior living, and we really are at the forefront of trying to make that sector work. We're also working a lot with office landlords who are finding that their stock is becoming obsolete, and that really is a great opportunity for living investors to create affordable and flex living products.
I want to see our investors embrace the brown to green strategies, being able to flip brown assets to green assets. That's probably a lot of work to be done and very, very much asset management intensive, but anyhow I will make sure, and I'm pretty sure, that those strategies will work out. On the other hand, I would say that from a core investment perspective, investors need to trust in forward transactions, as we assume that the market for new builds will be quite dry in 2 years, roughly. So they would just need to find the right partner on the development side, and then forward transactions will work out.